Hello, Sky.
Hello, Kevin.
Hello, everybody.
What a nice orange shirt you
I
got
love
on.
greeting our fans like Mr. Rogers. I know, I have a I have a bright orange shirt on, like I'm like the giant pumpkin today. Now, guess what, everybody? It is September, so that means it is time for our new mystery celebrity for September. It was a big hit last month. We had a winner, Jonathan Kiernan, from, he guessed our last celebrity. That was Matt Damon.
Yep. And what did we give him?
And we gave him a $100 gift card from Amazon. But this month we're up in the ante, and why we're able to do that is because our friends at the Eaton Corporation said, you know what, we're going to help you guys out at the Kevin White Show, and they gave us this bad man. Oh, I got it backwards.
How cool
This bad mamma jamma
Look,
is
I'll be like Vanna White.
Yes, like that. Take a spin. This is the Ruckus XL. Okay, it is a portable Bluetooth solar powered. Now,
here, let's put it right here.
Now, why it's solar powered?
How
Check
cool
this out.
Is that?
Bap. So
there you go.
You can charge your iPhone with it. You can walk in the room. It's Bluetooth enabled. It can pick up your iPhone and start playing your music on your iPhone
or your iPod,
or your iPod, iPad, any of that stuff. Now, if your phone needs to be charged and you're at a tailgate or anything, just flip up the solar panel and it charges your crap up.
Tailgate, people.
8 speakers, puts out great sound, massive sound. And guess what? Whoever guesses our mystery celebrity guess for the month of September, the first person to guess it, and to email me with the correct answer at kevin@thekevinwhiteshow.com is going to win one. We are going to be shipping you one.
But I
courtesy
want
of
one too.
I know. Well, maybe Eaton
Corporation.
Corporation.
That is really cool.
Now, not only that, but the Eaton Corporation, let me look what's happening. They're starting today. Actually, as we're filming, they launched their Twitter contest, okay? So the Eaton Corporation launched a Twitter contest, and basically, they're going to give everybody out there the opportunity to win one. So you can't
So you can win one of these guys. Besides winning it by guessing the mystery guest on our show, you can win one of these by entering on this Twitter contest.
Now, what you have to do, and it's really cool what they have everybody doing.
What do you have to do?
They want you to tweet, okay? And you have to tweet at Eaton Corporation, and you have to tweet them your best tailgating photo. And they're going to pick out...
How difficult can that be?
Yeah, because this is like the best tailgating thing. So you tweet them your best tailgating photo, so people just get out there and start tweeting them at Eaton Corporation, and you have to put the hashtag Eaton Tailgates. And don't forget to include our hashtag.
Yes, put us in it.
TKWS, The Kevin White Show. So hashtag Eaton Tailgates and hashtag The Kevin White Show.
You can win one of those cool devices.
Yes. Now, let's give you guys the first hint for the mystery celebrity for the month of September. And then we'll start talking about Shades of Grey. And then we'll start talking about people that can swim for miles. First hint for this month, Sky?
Is, first clue, female singer.
Female singer. That is your clue for first clue for this month.
That's it.
Now, let's talk about what everybody's been waiting to hear from.
50 Shades of Grey.
We've
talked about 50 Shades of Grey before.
We have talked about 50 Shades of Grey. We had an episode 9, or if people who follow us on the podcast, if you go back to episode 9, we had the 50 Shades.
You go on iTunes, right?
Yes, iTunes.
Go on iTunes, episode 9. We give you our review on 50 Shades of Grey.
And it was a good one.
Yes.
Now, everybody was waiting to see who the cast was going to be for this movie.
Yes, because as you all know, there's going to be a 50 Shades of Grey movie. Remember, we actually speculated on who would be Christian and who would be...
the Anastasia.
Yeah,
Is that
Anastasia,
Yes,
right?
Anastasia.
We've talked about it, and everyone has,
has
imagined what they would look like, and they have finally come out. And what do you think?
You know what? It's funny. She tweeted, the writer, what the hell? E.L. James tweeted basically that she first tweeted that who was going to play Anastasia. Yeah. And the tweet broke and everybody went crazy. And that's going to be
crazy.
Dakota Johnson, who is the daughter, the 23-year-old daughter
Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith. She looks just like her dad.
She was in 21 Jump Street.
I don't remember her in there at all. Do you?
No.
I don't remember her.
I know.
I've never seen her in anything.
I don't remember her. I don't remember her in 21 Jump Street, but she got cast. And then the guy to play, Christian Grey was, Charlie Hunnam. Who is on the Sons of Anarchy. Now, he's like the main character on Sons of Anarchy. I watch Sons of Anarchy. I'm a huge Sons of Anarchy fan.
He's like this rough, rugged guy. Manly looking guy to me.
Right. And you know what's funny? I did not know he was English. I never knew. You know,
he
so
does
many
a
English
really
actors.
Good American accent.
So many English actors and Australian actors do great American accents.
Like the guy from House.
Right, like House. So naturally, when she tweeted this, she tweeted about the girl first, and then 3 minutes later, they went crazy. Now, you can't make everybody happy, obviously, because most people, everybody has who they want to be their favorite. Opinion. But you asked me what I thought.
Yeah, what do you think?
And I thought that it's good. And why I told Sky I thought it was a good choice is because I can see Charlie Hunnam playing that part. Because he can be rugged, he can be mysterious.
Really know him.
And he's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
And one of the things is he's handsome, but he's not dreamy handsome where they said that if they got somebody that was too pretty boy, that it would take away from the role. Like you'd be more focused on that than actually the movie itself.
Yeah.
And I found out another thing is that I thought also casting her, like you said, I don't even remember her in 21 Jump Street. You don't know a lot about her. I think the majority of the mainstream public does not know a lot about her.
Yeah, she seems really, don't take this in the wrong way, but she seems very average.
Right.
She's very sweet and innocent looking, very pretty.
And that's exactly what the character was like.
I would like to see him cleaned up, because I can't imagine it.
He's always got this scruffy roll. He always has facial hair and stuff. I think when they clean him up, people are going to be surprised what he looks like, because he's a good-looking guy.
Well, the thing is, I always imagined Christian Grey from the book
as
a dark-haired, slick-looking man in a suit. I cannot imagine this guy playing him, but I'm not disappointed. I'm just curious how it's gonna look.
How it's gonna pay. I think one of the smart things, and you and I both agreed about this before the cameras came on, is that the fact that when they cast Johnson, casting Dakota Johnson was a good thing, and because not a lot of people know or recognize her, then you don't associate. She doesn't get typecast. Like a lot of times you see a role, like it would be hard to throw in like, what's the girl with the dark hair that's really popular right now? That was the dumbest thing because no one will ever figure that out. Like the girl playing Batman with the long dark hair.
Jennifer Gardner?
Not Jennifer Gardner, but she'd be a hard person because everybody expects Anne Hathaway, or somebody like this, because she's seen
too well known. We've seen her in every role. We love her, but she's sweet and innocent.
Right.
I see what you mean.
You see what I mean? So now you have this actress that not a lot of people know about, and she can really come off as sweet and innocent. Yeah. And you're not going to be in the back of your mind thinking her as her role in other roles in another movie. So I think
but I do, when I saw a picture of her, that's exactly how I pictured Anastasia. Like she looks the part to me.
Right.
He doesn't look like I expected, but I'm not disappointed. Like I'm curious.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm curious about, okay? Because this is a funny show, everybody. Don't fucking forget about it, okay? Huh?
How they're going to be doing all the dirty deeds?
How the fuck are they going to pull that shit off?
Well, they're saying it's going to be rated R, man. There's like some crazy shit in
Let me tell you something. If you read the book, it can only be rated X. Yeah. How can it be R? How can it even be NC-17? They're saying it can be either NC-17 or R. How the hell are you going to pull that out with whips and?
Well, I guess they're not going to show much then.
I know, but see, that's the thing. That's what made it. I guess everybody's going to want to see the characters. They're going to have to do something to spice.
They're pretty explicit in the book. What are they in the movies? They won't be able to do it.
No,
there's a lot of kinky shit going on.
Now, they really wanted to do it the right way. They probably should have got Lindsay Lohan.
Exactly, because she would have gone all out.
Because she did that. She did like a soft porn movie just recently.
She did?
Yeah, she just recently did. That's why I said that shit.
She's really looking for some.
Nobody
wants to hire her anymore.
I have no idea what she's looking for, but it's going to see. I'm very curious to see how they're going to pull that off. Dakota Johnson also was in.
She might
Charlie
surprise
Hunnam.
us.
She might surprise us, and he might surprise us. I tell you what, it will do for both of these. Obviously they'll probably be part of the trilogy, so they probably sign on for a decent amount of money. Mm-hmm. But one thing that it will do for both of them, it will probably catapult their careers. Yeah. They both have decent careers right now, but it's going to be
We're going to have to watch the movie and see how dirty and kinky it's going to get.
Yes. Now the movie's due in theaters August 1st of 2014. So
we have a way to go.
Now, let's get down to dirty.
Down and dirty?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not going to play any more music because YouTube's been fucking drilling me in the ass about all this shit, music and stuff like that. So no, we're just going to all of our podcast listeners, there's no intro music anymore. I'm sick of it, okay?
Oh, but the intro music was so cute.
Yeah,
That's not nice of YouTube.
I know, YouTube just whatever. It's time for Make a Choice B. Make a Choice B.
That would be me.
Yes. Now, everybody feel free to participate at home. Or you could be on the highway watching us on one of your smartphones getting ready to rear somebody. Now, first question, okay? I might need my glasses for this. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Just let me go. Okay. I'm rewinding. Okay. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you believe there's an answer for anything? Everything? Yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
There's an answer for everything.
Oh, now you're gonna ask me something fucked up.
No, I'm not. See, she thought she was walking into a trap.
It's
Everybody.
a trick question.
No, it's not. It's actually that was the question. Do you believe there's people? Do you believe there's an answer?
You can fucking answer. Yes.
Yeah, there's an answer for that's a pretty good question.
There's always a fucking smart ass that thinks they know it all. So yeah.
Yeah, I think there's pretty much an answer for everything.
Yeah,
I think the mystery of the universe or anything, there's an answer to it all out there somewhere,
That's right.
And it might be hidden. Okay, second thing. Would you rather swim 5 miles in a stormy ocean?
Okay.
Okay, in a stormy ocean.
What's up with you and oceans?
I'm just so inspired by this woman that swam from Cuba, and we're going to get to that later, everybody. Would you rather swim 5 miles in a stormy ocean or swim 20 miles in a calm ocean?
Calm. 20 miles.
20 miles?
Calm, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't like waves and storm and no.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you.
And then I can't see when the sharks are coming.
I think the sharks will probably be more like, the sharks are like, fuck the storm. I'm going to go down in the bottom of the ocean. If in a calm one, they might come out and bite you in the ass. Now, I'm saying most sharks will probably like biting you in the ass, Sky. but, you know, hey.
Are you saying that from my little ass video that I did on Vine? Did anybody see it?
Did anybody see that?
Week?
You should go see it.
I was trying to like shake my ass like Miley Cyrus, but I can't
you
twerk
fell
quite
short.
like that. Yes.
No one can twerk like
No.
that. Anyway, okay, now this. Would you rather have fame or wealth?
Wealth.
Yes. And you know what's funny? To some degree with this question, it's funny because wealth, as an example, Paris Hilton brought her fame. Like wealth to some degree will buy you fame. I mean, it's like, look at Donald Trump. Look at people who are wealthy. Look at Warren Buffett.
I don't want to be famous.
Right.
I mean, I don't really care to be famous. I'd rather have wealth because then I can help my family and do what needs to be done.
Right. And I think they kind of go hand in. Yeah. I think they kind of go hand in hand to some degree. Because if you're famous, in most cases, you will have the ability to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You can write a book, you can get signed.
But you have no privacy and no.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'd rather have the wealth. I'd rather my family be taken care of, and if I'm gone, they're still taken care of. Okay. Now, would you rather be able to hear people's thoughts or be able to see the future?
Hear people's thoughts.
Yeah.
But I'd probably be pissed off all the time.
I know
my feelings would be hurt.
You know, I like to see.
I don't want to know the future. I don't want to know the future.
I like to have both of them because then people say like this. Look at that asshole. I'd be like, I might be an asshole, but you're going to get hit by a car on Thursday. Like you can tell everything. You know, you can tell.
I don't want to know the future.
Yeah, the future would be scary.
That's not good.
I think I'd rather hear people's thoughts.
It would change the way you live on a daily basis when you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, to some degree, I guess being able to hear people's thoughts, you'd be able to kind of telegraph the future, knowing what people are thinking a little bit. Yeah. The immediate future, probably to some degree.
But I'd probably be pissed off.
Yeah, you'd be like, fucking asshole.
Yeah,
you know?
because everybody's thinking shit.
Yeah.
Usually they don't say it.
And that's the beautiful thing about having a close.
Yes.
Okay, now, let's move on to Diana Nyad.
Big news.
This woman completed a historic swim from Cuba to Florida.
Wait, how many times did she try?
She had tried to do the swim 5 times. Okay.
Yeah, and she never made it all the way.
Huh? Yeah. Her first time she tried was 35 years ago. And she always fell short. Now, this is the amazing thing I think a lot of people don't realize. She had tried 4 times. The last 4 times was over the age of 60.
Holy shit. And she had trouble with like jellyfish stinging her and shit, right?
Jellyfish, injuries, bad currents, the wind. And there's so many things that you have to prepare for the swimmer. And this woman has been a great swimmer. A lot of people, she was a marathon swimmer her whole life. And she was one of the first women to swim around Manhattan Beach. So she's been doing these type of events her whole life.
I guess she's not scared of sharks.
She's not scared of sharks. And she had a whole crew with her.
Was she swimming like surrounded by some kind of protection in the ocean?
No. There had been a woman that had swum in a shark cage.
Okay.
Had made the swim in a shark cage. And she's like, no. I'm going to swim with the current, with not.
And if I get bitten in my ass, then so be it.
Right. And I mean, and it was much tougher the way she did it, obviously. I mean, she had to wear a prosthetic face because
I think it'll make you swim faster too, and knowing that Joss can be coming up behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Any minute.
Yeah.
So you better fucking keep swimming.
Now, the only advantage she had, I mean, there's no true advantage to this, is that she had people kind of clearing jellyfish away for her, if they saw them. Because it got to be crazy.
Wow, are there that many jellyfish out there?
Yeah, in the ocean.
Tons of them?
And it's a very hard swim, apparently. But I found it amazing about this woman, because she said, she sat around and she always wanted to do this. And then she said she found herself being 60 years old and her mother passed away. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, just the thought when she was 60 came back, I'm going to do this swim. And she tried and she failed and she tried and she failed and she tried and she tried and she failed. Mm-hmm. And there was something, whether it's the jellyfish, the winds or whatever. And when she started off this time on the swim, there were some crazy winds for probably the first 3/4 of the swim.
Really?
And she was just in the mindset and she made it. And, I was telling Sky before the cameras turned on that I almost felt myself almost ready to cry. Just listen to this. She was so inspiring. Because she
followed her dreams. And
she followed her dreams.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. And she said, I did this to give people hope, not to feel like you're never too old to do something, to be inspired. And to me, that was more inspiring. I'd rather meet this woman than any type of athlete, any mainstream athlete right now, because I really admired what she did. And at 64 years old, and to do it. And then the thing that I found funny about it was that she said, I was going to tell myself, I kept pushing, I kept thinking, reach for Florida, push back Cuba, reach for Florida, push back Cuba, when she was, doing her strokes. And she said, if she hadn't made it, she says this would have been her last time. She says that, but I don't think it would have been.
Because she really was determined.
She really was determined.
Because she said that last time when she didn't make it, and she was done. That's what she said last time.
And if you've ever competed, when you don't do something or you fail, you're frustrated at first. Mm-hmm. And then you gather up, your courage to do it again and stuff like this. And for a woman that's that determined, for a woman that could make that swim and do it at 64 years old and have tried that many times previously, I don't think she's a quitter.
No.
But it was a great story. It's been done now. It's been done by a woman was the first person to do it, and a 64-year-old woman was the first person to do it. So, mad kudos to you, Diana. You deserve it. I mean, it was something that I really, pretty unbelievable story.
Pretty amazing, man.
Pretty amazing. I'm going to tell you right now, don't get upset, Diana, if you're watching this, but if I was swimming beside you, I would have kicked your ass, because I would have thought a shark was on me, and I would have swam like you had never seen a black man swim that fast. I'd have been gone.
Are you a good swimmer?
I'm a decent swimmer. I'm not that type of swimmer, but in the ocean's much different. I'm talking ponds and lakes, but when you're in the ocean, where there's a current.
Didn't you and George on the Uncut Sports Show discuss this once before, if black people can swim?
Yes, he said, why? He was serious.
Can black people swim?
And I said, yeah. I said, you look at it, and I told him that it was very interesting. It's because of economic and social, it's about people who are privileged and not underprivileged. Mm-hmm. Because if you look at a lot of African Americans and Latino Americans, when they come here, they come from places where there's swim. Like you see Jamaicans, you see people from the islands, and people of color come from places that have a lot of water. But when they come here and they don't have as much money, and in some of their neighborhoods, in their environment, they don't have as many pools or access to pools. That generation doesn't have access to swimming, and they don't learn how to swim. Whereas if you grow up where you have money, you're in the middle class or an upper class, you have pools and you have swim teams and stuff, you're exposed to that. And in the ghetto, or not necessarily even the ghetto, some places, a lot of your minorities happen to be in those areas where they don't have pools. So obviously they don't learn how to swim.
See, but coming from Holland, where there's a lot of water, being privileged or not,
you had to do it.
You had to learn how to swim.
Right.
Like, doesn't matter how poor you were, you had to learn how to swim.
Because basically the whole place is under sea level.
And in elementary school, for PE, you learn how to swim.
Right.
They take you to the pool.
Yeah, see, and that's what I don't understand.
Everyone should learn how to swim.
I grew up in D.C., in Washington, D.C., and there was a pool right across a field that I lived in, and I learned, and then I moved down to the suburbs, and we had, pools, and so we went fishing and swimming, so I swam all the time, but But there was a lot of people, you know, that
don't
just
know how to swim.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just not the color scheme. It just happens to be what you have around you, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
so do you have any courage left in you to answer some questions?
I have all the courage in the world.
Do you feel up to it?
I feel up to it. I feel like I've really let all the fans down because they say you suck, Kevin. I understand. I do suck.
You feeling pretty urban today?
I'm feeling pretty well. I don't know if your questions are really urban. At least that's what people are telling me on the message board.
I'm sorry, but I'm going on urbandictionary.com to get this stuff, so it's not my fault. All right. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Word number 1. All right. Mental intercourse.
When you're in mental intercourse?
Yeah.
When somebody mind fucks you.
No.
Is it when you're imagining having sex with someone?
No.
What is it? Mental intercourse.
It's the act of engaging in an intelligent, interesting conversation, ranging from anything to sex to nerdy subjects.
Oh.
So just having an intelligent conversation with someone.
So mindfuck wouldn't, I guess mindfuck wouldn't. I try to get my, okay, I'm 0 for 1. Fuck it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Number 2, text massage.
Text massage?
Yes.
When you massage somebody with your thumbs.
Well,
because that's what you do.
Answers. That's really cool, but
what is it?
It's when you have your cell phone in your pocket.
Oh, and it goes off.
And you have it on vibrate, and you get a text message.
That could be text masturbation too.
That could.
For all the females.
If you have it in the right spot.
Right, yeah.
All right, number 3, beach slap.
Beach slap?
Beach slap.
Instead of bitch slap. Beach slap.
Speaking of, oceans and beaches.
Beach slap. When a wave smacks you upside your head.
High five!
Yeah, I'm feeling good about myself, people.
Come on. Urban?
Next question. No, that's not, because black people don't go to the beach like that. How many people do you get to go to the beach and get beach slapped? See? Guys, I need some help here. These aren't urban terms.
Well, where else should I go get my terms? You know what, guys?
You need to go to Harlem and get them.
No. Why don't you guys email me some urban terms that I can use on Street Slang 101?
Yeah.
Sky@thekevinwhiteshow.com. Right?
Yes.
Did you get that? Email me.
Okay.
Because obviously I'm too white for this. All right, last one. Mysterectomy.
Mysterectomy. Someone gives you wrong directions.
Nope.
What?
It's when you're hanging out with someone and you're watching a movie and that person hasn't seen it yet, and you take all the suspense out by revealing all the spoilers of the movie already.
Oh fuck! I hate people that do mysterectomies.
Yeah, that's it.
I know a couple of people.
That was it for today.
I am 1 for 4 again this week. I have not had a winning week in Street Slang 101.
Guys, please help me out and send me some urban
slang. Please help out. Because you'd be helping me out.
My questions are too white and he can't get it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be helping me out more than Sky because I don't know any of these terms. Do you know any of these terms? Anyway, guys.
Guys, enter the Twitter contest.
Yes, okay? Don't forget to.
And, start guessing our mystery celebrity.
Yes,
so
remember,
you can win that cool thing.
Female singer.
Yeah,
Did you sell female actor?
No, female singer.
Female singer,
yes.
Don't
go messing it up.
Okay, female singer is the clue for this month. And don't forget the Twitter contest has started over at the Eaton Corporation.
Yeah.
At Eaton Corporation. And don't forget to put the hashtag in your tailgate photo included.
Kevin will give you all the info right
It'll be
here.
in the background.
Or
Yes.
in the background, whatever. I'm just waving. Which way?
Thanks, Vanna. We're out. Bye.
Bye.